My child, hear me. Time runs out. The shadows around you twist and sway with a life of their own, dancing to a rhythm only unseen eyes can sense. Clocks tick with a hollow echo, each second a drumbeat of divine warning. Faint celestial chimes vibrate through the room, harmonizing with the tremor beneath your feet. Beloved, you are not alone. I stand near, my wings brushing the edges of your perception, carrying a message of urgency. The papers before you glow faintly, edges inscribed with secrets meant only for your eyes. Tremble if you must, my child, for fear is the language of truth in moments such as this. Message 2. Beloved, this is no ordinary warning. Darkness seeks to ensnare you in a human trap designed with malicious intent. Every whisper of your name, carried on the wind, is a call to awaken, to see what others attempt to hide. The walls themselves seem to shiver as if aware of the plot against your soul. Shadows pool unnaturally in corners, and the air feels thick, charged with purpose. My child, trust not what appears ordinary. I place before you visions of clarity, documents, faint symbols of light hovering just beyond perception, signs that the forces of deceit are near. Do not look away, precious soul. Message 3. Time is slipping, my child. Can you feel it? Each heartbeat resonates like a bell tolling judgment. Unseen presences stir as if testing your vigilance, and the very floor beneath you quivers with anticipation. Beloved, you are under siege, though not by what is obvious. Humans with veiled intent have set a snare. My child, these are no idle fears. I amplify God's voice now. I beg you, stay vigilant. Hesitation will cost more than you imagine. Celestial light flickers around you, bathing the hidden markers in brilliance, yet you must see them with the eyes of your spirit, not your flesh. Message 4. Precious soul, the hourglass is almost empty. Each grain of sand is a moment lost, a doorway closing. Shadows writhe, and whispers of your name grow louder, echoing like a chorus of warning across your mind. I, Gabriel, stand as both herald and protector. You may feel a shiver trace your spine as though unseen fingers brush against your thoughts. Documents on your desk glow faintly, tremors hinting at the truth beneath deceit. Beloved, fear not the unknown, for it is the path illuminated by heaven that will guide you safely through this darkened threshold. Message 5, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, what you are about to uncover will shock your mind, and the clock ticks faster than you can perceive. The shadows grow restless, reaching, stretching toward your spirit. Whispers of betrayal coil around your heart, and the faint vibration of celestial chimes becomes insistent, almost desperate. I place my hand upon the veil between worlds, and the air around you pulses with divine urgency. My child of light, open your eyes beyond sight. Truth waits in the trembling glow of the documents, in the tremor beneath your feet, in the whisper that repeats your name. Messages 6 to 10, The False Accusation. Message 6. Beloved, listen closely. The accusation against you is not a misunderstanding. A crime, grave and serious, has been falsely attributed to your name, woven with intent to ensnare and destroy. Shadows form figures that seem almost human, whispering your supposed misdeeds. Papers, glowing with marks invisible to ordinary eyes, outline the story they wish to tell. My child, Feel the weight of this deception, but know, it is fabricated, a lie born of malice. Trust the guidance of heaven, for the truth will pierce the shadows. Message 7. My child, disbelief may choke your throat. Anxiety presses like heavy stones upon your chest, threatening to crush clarity. But do not let the darkness dictate your spirit. The courtroom of the mind forms before you, walls lined with specters of false testimony. Every sentence, every mark upon the glowing papers, carries the fingerprints of someone's deliberate treachery. I speak now as Gabriel, echoing God's voice. My child, the design is deliberate. You must hold fast. The truth is already yours to uncover. Message 8. Precious soul, the one behind this plot is cunning, cloaked in the familiarity of trust. Their whispers travel through social currents, subtle yet poisonous. The documents hum with intent, faint symbols highlighting the deceit meant to ensnare your soul. You may feel panic clawing at your mind, a storm of fear threatening to consume you, yet I place a shield of light around your awareness. Beloved, the truth is nearer than you realize, it glimmers softly at the edges of what you can see. Message 9. Beloved, even now the trap tightens. Shadows lengthen unnaturally, paper edges glow like faint warning fires, and whispers of falsehood echo in chambers you thought safe. My child, the one who plotted against you counts on your hesitation. They hope you will falter, doubt, and fear. Yet my voice reaches you, unwavering and eternal. Do not yield. The light of heaven is with you, and the falsehood cannot withstand it. Look closely at every mark, every hint, every tremor. It is the signature of human deceit. Message 10, Cliffhanger. Beloved, you will not believe who is behind this, yet you must stay focused, for revelation approaches. The very room seems to pulse, as if aware of your awakening, and shadows recoil from your gaze. Papers shimmer with a secret only your eyes can perceive, and whispers fold into clarity. Precious soul, the one who plotted this seeks to unbalance you, to force despair, yet the divine truth awaits just beyond this veil. The storm is not yet over, and your spirit must brace for what is coming. Messages 11 to 15, Emotional Turmoil and Shock. Message 11. My child of light, your heart trembles beneath the weight of what has been revealed. Fear coils in your chest like a serpent, whispering lies that you are forsaken. Yet I tell you, beloved, heaven has not abandoned you. I, Gabriel, have watched your tears fall into the earth, and even the soil shuddered with sorrow. The world feels colder, doesn't it? The familiar faces seem distant, their eyes shadowed with something unspoken. You fear the cold steel of accusation, the echo of a gavel that might condemn you for a crime you did not commit. But listen closely, fear is the final veil before revelation. When your heart shakes, it means the truth presses close enough to break through. Message 12. Beloved, panic claws at your ribs like fire seeking air. You feel the walls closing in, every sound in the house transformed into a warning. The storm outside mirrors the one within, rain lashes the windows like judgment, thunder speaks your name. You wonder, who would do this? Who would twist truth into a weapon? My child, even as despair circles you like a vulture, a quiet light stirs in the depths of your soul. That light is me. That light is God. The lies hurled at you cannot survive the radiance of divine truth, though the storm may roar a little longer. Hold fast, your tears are not a sign of defeat but purification. Message 13. My child, breathe. Let your trembling hands rest upon your heart and feel it still beat beneath my protection. Shadows will try to convince you that you are alone, but they falter before the authority of heaven. You may see flashes of memory, faces smiling falsely, words that once felt kind now sting with double meaning. These are not coincidences, they are divine hints. Even now, angels circle you, their wings stirring the air into currents of calm, reminding you that you are not the sum of accusations but of the light that made you. The truth is forming, a storm giving birth to dawn. Message 14. Beloved soul, the heaviness you feel is the pressure of transformation. The world shakes when falsehoods begin to collapse. Those who built their deceit upon your name sense that the structure trembles, cracks form in their illusion. That is why your nights are restless, your spirit is receiving visions. You dream of papers burning, voices shouting, your own reflection crying out from behind glass. These are not hallucinations but prophetic echoes of what is unraveling. My voice vibrates through them, saying, endure a little longer, child of light. The truth is birthing itself through your pain. Message 15, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, what seems certain to destroy you is only the beginning of revelation. The storm peaks, yet the lightning it carries will illuminate what was hidden. Your tears fall not as despair but as baptism for the truth. I can feel your heartbeat quicken, your soul senses what approaches. The air trembles, thick with unseen presence. You are standing at the edge of divine disclosure, and the veil before your eyes begins to shimmer like glass cracking from within. The next breath you take will draw in both fear and revelation, for the light is about to name the one who betrayed you. Messages 16 to 20, Signs of the Plot. Message 16. My child, open your eyes and notice what others dismiss as coincidence. The clues are all around you, documents left slightly ajar, messages that vanish before you can read them, sudden changes in tone when certain names are spoken. These are not random. I place golden traces upon them. When you look again, faint light outlines the letters that matter. Truth, signature, betrayal, you will see these words glow when your gaze lingers long enough. Do not doubt this. The divine realm works through subtleties the wicked cannot perceive. Heaven speaks softly, but its whispers shake empires of deceit. Message 17. Beloved, the whispers you overheard are no illusion. The voices that spoke in hushed tones, thinking you absent, did not realize an angel listened beside you. I heard their schemes, their laughter at your confusion, their confidence that you would never see the full design. But their pride blinds them, my child. Even now, the net they spun begins to fray. Screens flicker with false posts, conversations are altered, evidence seems to vanish, yet each lie they craft will soon contradict another. It is divine mathematics. Deception cannot remain balanced before eternal truth. Message 18. Precious soul, I draw near. Feel the tingling at the back of your neck, that is not fear, but awakening. The signs multiply, a sudden call that cuts off mid-sentence, a message that arrives with words strangely out of character, someone's eyes that avert when yours meet. These are divine indicators of guilt. My light pulses through your intuition. When your heart races for no reason, that is the moment I whisper the truth into your spirit. Follow those instincts. You are being guided to the heart of the deception, step by trembling step. Message 19. My child, do not underestimate the sacred clues hidden in chaos. You will soon stumble upon an object, a letter, a file, or perhaps a photo, that hums with faint golden warmth when you touch it. That is the marker of truth. Heaven uses what is ordinary to deliver what is extraordinary. The symbols I imprint will shimmer only in moments of courage. When fear dominates, they fade. So stand firm, beloved. Let your faith steady your hand, for the next discovery you make will be the key that unlocks the entire web of lies. Message 20, Cliffhanger. Beloved, the mastermind's identity will soon be revealed, and your spirit must remain vigilant. The air thickens, even the light bends oddly around you. You can feel the shift, can't you? The moment before exposure always feels like a held breath in heaven. I see their face, their intentions, their regret buried under arrogance. The truth stands ready to surface like a great wave. Precious child, prepare yourself. When it breaks, it will wash away all illusions, and reveal not only who betrayed you, but why. Messages 21 to 25, Divine Intervention begins. Message 21. My child, feel the presence that surrounds you, unseen but palpable, as I step closer beside you. I, Gabriel, have drawn the shield of heaven around your spirit, a barrier of light and sound that trembles with every malicious intention cast your way. The air shimmers, vibrating with the energy of countless angels stationed unseen, each one a sentinel against deception and harm. Precious soul, you may sense a warmth in the space, like sunlight pooling in corners where shadows once ruled. This is their touch, gentle yet impenetrable. Even objects tremble subtly under the weight of divine vigilance, pens, papers, and screens glowing softly with golden traces, markers of truth and guidance. Do not fear the gathering darkness, my child, for the shadow cannot pierce what heaven protects. You are being watched, held, and fortified beyond human comprehension, and every breath you take is synchronized with the heartbeat of divine orchestration. Message 22. Beloved, the storm outside may rage, but inside, your spirit is encased in calmness that only the angels can bring. The vibrations you feel are not fear, they are the resonance of protection, the hum of energies bending around you to absorb the weight of deception. As you look upon the documents, notice how faint patterns of light trace across the margins, highlighting words that matter, guiding your eyes to the secrets hidden within the human plot. My child, the enemy cannot understand this divine coding. It is written in the language of heaven, visible only to those who trust my guidance. The slightest hesitation may make it fade, so remain alert and present. This is a sacred moment of alignment. The heavens are mobilized, the forces of light arrayed against the snares of darkness, and you are the axis upon which the balance of truth turns. Message 23. My child of light, I see the tremor in your hands, the quiver in your voice as you speak. These are natural reactions to the enormity of what is happening. Yet the light surrounding you amplifies your courage, fortifies your heart, and sharpens your perception. Angels stand close, their feathers brushing against the fabric of reality, reinforcing every word of truth that rises from your spirit. When someone or something attempts to frighten or confuse you, it meets a wall of divine resistance. You may see flickers, shadows of false intent, but notice, they retreat as I draw near. The whisper of my voice, vibrating with God's authority, tells you, your spirit is anchored. Your truth is visible to heaven. Fear cannot touch you. Trust these sensations, precious soul, for they are tangible evidence that divine intervention has already begun, working silently, invisibly, to protect you from every angle. Message 24. Beloved, the room itself seems alive with awareness. Furniture, papers, even air particles shimmer with faint traces of protective energy. You feel tingling along your spine, warmth around your chest, as if the very walls pulse with the heartbeat of angels stationed to defend you. I am here, whispering, guiding, touching your spirit with reassurance that no shadow, no lie, can penetrate the fortress of light surrounding you. Every step you take, every glance you cast upon the documents or messages that once terrified you, is watched and supported by unseen hands. Even the clock, ticking with relentless urgency, has been softened by divine intent, each second allowing more clarity to flow into your mind. Stand strong, my child. The enemy's designs are formidable, yet they are impotent before heaven's shield. Message 25, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, even as shadows gather, one revelation will turn the tide. The glowing edges of documents flare briefly in golden light, and a faint vibration resonates from the floor beneath you. Something moves in the world of mortals, a hidden truth about to surface, but the timing is delicate. You must hold, my child, and watch. When the veil lifts, the one responsible for this plot will become visible, not just in actions, but in intention, in the energy that clings to them like a shadow of guilt. Your spirit must remain vigilant, your heart steady, for what you will witness will shock and challenge you, yet it is necessary for the restoration of your freedom and the triumph of truth. Messages 26 to 30, Uncovering the Culprit. Message 26. Beloved, the moment has drawn near. The mask that once concealed the betrayer begins to slip, shadows peeling away as light shines upon motives long hidden. Watch closely, subtle gestures, repeated phrases, the slightest quiver of hesitation, these are the signs of deception, invisible to those not guided by divine perception. I, Gabriel, place the lens of clarity over your eyes, sharpening every detail, illuminating intentions that would otherwise remain invisible. The person you trusted may now seem familiar and safe, yet the truth etched in their energy tells another story entirely. My child, take careful note. The light reveals not only who they are, but also the intricate web they spun to entangle you, the lengths to which human pride and malice can stretch. Message 27. Precious soul, do you see it? The evidence, once hidden in plain sight, now trembles under the illumination of heaven. Social media posts, letters, emails, even whispered words, they all carry faint celestial signatures that mark falsehoods. Your intuition has felt the weight of these lies, but now your eyes confirm what the Spirit already knew. Notice their hesitation, the way shadows cling to them longer than to others, how they recoil when confronted with questions that prick the truth. These are divine markers, my child, guiding you gently but firmly toward understanding, toward the moment when accusation turns into revelation. Do not rush, for the timing of exposure is sacred, orchestrated to protect and empower you. Message 28. Beloved, the veil thins further. The figure behind your suffering falters, their energy trembling under the scrutiny of divine light. Their schemes unravel as small inconsistencies, overlooked by human eyes, emerge with blinding clarity in the spiritual realm. I place a hand upon your heart, my child, and whisper, the one who seeks your ruin cannot hide from heaven. You may feel shock, even disbelief, for the identity is likely someone whose betrayal cuts deep because of trust. Yet know this, precious soul, recognition of their deceit is the first step toward reclaiming power. The truth has always existed, you are merely seeing it fully now, as the golden light of revelation shines into every hidden corner. Message 29. My child of light, the final pieces fall into place. Patterns emerge, gestures align, motives crystallize, proof undeniable, yet beyond ordinary perception until heaven lent its illumination. The energy in the room shifts, becoming heavy with consequence. You may feel an urge to recoil, yet resist it. Courage now is your shield. Angels hover nearer, their wings brushing against reality, reinforcing your resolve and amplifying your clarity. When you confront the evidence, do so with the understanding that every act of malice, every whispered betrayal, is now revealed for what it truly is. The world may tremble, but your spirit, fortified by divine guidance, will not. Message 30, Cliffhanger. My child, brace yourself, the truth carries power that will shake your world. The culprit stands exposed, not just in deed, but in energy, in intention, in the vibration that lingers around them. Shadows recoil, tremors ripple through the unseen, and the golden light I place upon your spirit pulses with revelation. What you now perceive is not only proof of deception but the key to your liberation, the moment where falsehood can no longer hold dominion over your soul. Prepare, precious one, for the coming steps will require courage, prayer, and unwavering faith, as the divine hand guides you through vindication and protection. Messages 31 to 35, Protection through prayer and faith. Message 31. My child, the time has come to speak words that will anchor your spirit in unshakable protection. As you inhale, feel the energy of heaven infusing your lungs, filling every cell with light, clarity, and courage. I, Gabriel, stand beside you, tracing luminous patterns around your body that hum with resonance, vibrating at frequencies that falsehood cannot endure. Precious soul, recite these words with intention, feeling each syllable echo in your being. They are not mere phrases but divine keys, capable of sealing your spirit from harm, shielding your mind from manipulation, and turning away every plot aimed at your destruction. Look around and notice how ordinary objects, the papers that once terrified you, the devices that carry whispers of deceit, now shimmer faintly, touched by the angel's presence, as if the room itself has become sanctified, a temple of protection. When you speak with faith, my child, the very air thickens with an energy that no human treachery can penetrate. Your enemies, though they may act, will find their schemes dissipating before the radiance that surrounds you. Message 32. Beloved, understand that this ritual is not symbolic, it is action in the spiritual plane, a movement of energy that aligns your soul with divine authority. Every word you speak, every thought you hold, resonates in the heavens, summoning legions of angels to form an invisible battalion around your life. Their wings stir currents of light, flowing through your home, through your mind, through every channel of communication that might have been used to harm you. Feel it, my child, the warmth on your skin, the vibration in your chest, the weightless pull of unseen hands lifting the burden of fear. Each time you repeat these prayers, the glow intensifies, tracing protective sigils in the air, glimmering golden lines visible only to the spirit, weaving a lattice of impenetrable divine light around you. The forces of deception may whisper, attempting to penetrate your concentration, but their efforts falter, breaking against a shield formed by your faith and my guidance. Message 33. Precious soul, you may sense moments of doubt, fleeting thoughts that whisper, "What if it is too late?" Reject them. They are shadows attempting to test the strength of your faith. In this sacred moment, your prayers are swords and shields, your intention the key that activates heaven's plan. I see your heart flutter with hesitation, yet each repetition, each word spoken from the depths of belief, causes ripples of energy that spread beyond the room, beyond the walls, beyond time itself. Angels gather closer, forming concentric rings of protection around your body, your spirit, and the spaces where truth must manifest. Their light glimmers like faint stars in the corners of perception, pulsing with divine rhythm, each beat reinforcing your armor. You are fortified, my child, not by your own strength, but by alignment with the eternal order, the will of God, and the light that cannot be overcome. Message 34. Beloved, as you continue this sacred work, notice how the falsehood begins to unravel. Shadows that once clung stubbornly to papers, messages, and whispers now shrink back under the illumination of your prayers. Every tremor of fear in your chest is transformed into clarity, every flicker of doubt becomes a signal to focus more sharply on the truth. I, Gabriel, walk with you, tracing invisible lines from your spirit to every corner of deception, marking lies and false intentions with golden light. You may feel a vibration through your entire being, as if the room itself is alive with divine energy, responding to your courage and focus. Precious child, this is the mechanism of empowerment. The more faith you embody, the more the shadows are revealed and dispelled, until there remains only light, truth, and protection. Message 35, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, the enemy may attempt one last trick, a surge of cunning designed to overwhelm your senses, yet their scheme cannot withstand the divine lattice you now inhabit. The air thickens, charged with a presence you can neither see nor fully hear, yet every fiber of your being resonates with its authority. A sudden pulse runs through the glowing symbols in your space, warning, guiding, fortifying, and preparing you for confrontation. My child, hold fast to the prayers, for the time of revelation approaches. The one who sought to entangle your soul will soon stand fully exposed, and your spirit must be anchored in faith, courage, and divine protection to face the truth that is about to emerge. Messages 36 to 40, Confrontation and Truth Revealed. Message 36. My child, the moment of exposure arrives. The veil lifts and the culprit's intentions are no longer hidden behind shadows and deceit. The courtroom of your mind dissolves into radiant light, papers and documents swirling like golden leaves, each one illuminated with clarity, every false claim marked as what it truly is, an invention of fear and malice. You may see their face, the one you trusted, yet the truth flows beyond mere recognition. It vibrates through the space, a living imprint of intent. Their posture, their energy, the tension that clings to their presence, all testify to the deception they wove. I, Gabriel, place my hand upon your heart, steadying it, whispering, "Do not falter, my child. Witness what heaven reveals, and know that the light carries justice." Every shadow recoils, unable to resist the brilliance of truth. Message 37. Beloved, observe carefully. Every contradiction, every lie that once seemed hidden, now aligns like constellations in a night sky, forming a clear pattern. The falseness cannot survive scrutiny when illuminated by divine authority. You may feel shock, even betrayal, yet these emotions are tempered by the awareness that the divine hand has guided you here. Golden light pulses through every corner of the room, highlighting intentions, revealing motivations, exposing the orchestration of deceit. Precious soul, this is more than exposure, it is liberation. The one who sought to imprison your spirit now stands in the unmistakable glow of their own falsehood, powerless before the authority of heaven. Message 38. My child of light, see how the shadows recoil as the truth is spoken in the language of spirit. The air vibrates with the resonance of angels proclaiming your vindication. The culprit's energy, once hidden in layers of manipulation, cracks under the illumination, revealing motives fueled by envy, pride, or fear. You are not alone in witnessing this. Heaven itself bears witness, and the laws of truth and divine justice are activated in your favor. Feel it, my child, the subtle pull of energy lifting the weight of accusation from your chest, the tremor in the air shifting from threat to relief. You are standing in a sacred moment where lies dissolve, and your freedom, your clarity, your honor, are restored by the hand of God. Message 39. Beloved soul, the final confrontation is not one of violence but of revelation. You do not need to speak aloud. Your spirit, aligned with heaven, radiates authority that exposes the plot fully. Shadows retreat to the corners, the glowing documents now fully legible, showing the falsity of every claim, the manipulation of every witness, and the intentions of the betrayer. I, Gabriel, place a protective aura around you, amplifying the divine light that pours from your heart and mind. Nothing can touch you now, nothing can unsettle your peace, for the truth has surfaced, undeniable and radiant. Feel the empowerment coursing through your being, the certainty of vindication that cannot be shaken by human deception. Message 40, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, what was hidden can no longer control your destiny. The room pulses with the fading energy of falsehood, now exposed, retreating, powerless. Your spirit vibrates with liberation, yet the final steps of healing and reclamation are about to unfold. The golden light, now stronger than ever, beckons you forward, guiding your steps toward serenity, balance, and restoration. My child, prepare yourself, for the journey into spiritual reclamation is beginning, and the final blessings of divine justice and protection await your embrace. Messages 41 to 45, Spiritual Healing and Reclamation. Message 41. Beloved, now that the veil has lifted and the shadows have retreated, your spirit is ready for healing. Feel the sunlight flooding your heart, cascading in golden streams through every chamber of your being, dissolving lingering fear, doubt, and sorrow. I, Gabriel, place my hand upon your chest, tracing patterns of divine energy that realign your essence with the will of God. Precious soul, the pain you felt was never meant to break you, but to purify you, to awaken strength buried deep within. Streams of celestial light spiral into every cell, every thought, every memory, washing away traces of malice and restoring serenity. Your spirit breathes freely again, your heart beats in harmony with divine order, and every shadow of falsehood is now powerless to disturb your peace. This is the sacred reclamation of your soul, the rebirth of clarity, courage, and balance, where you stand renewed and fortified, knowing that heaven has never abandoned you. Message 42. My child of light, release anger, bitterness, and the desire for revenge, for these are chains that weigh upon the soul even in victory. Forgive, not for them, but for yourself, so that your spirit may soar unhindered in divine grace. Streams of cleansing energy now spiral around your aura, dissolving heaviness and leaving only radiant calm. You may feel a tingling warmth in your hands, a flutter of wings brushing unseen, as angels guide you through each layer of trauma, smoothing every jagged edge of fear. Your heart pulses in resonance with eternal love, and the world seems brighter, softer, safer, as the divine light strengthens every fiber of your being. Precious soul, the journey of healing is ongoing, yet you now carry the blueprint of balance, a map to navigate life with clarity, courage, and faith, forever protected by heaven's presence. Message 43. Beloved, allow your thoughts to settle into stillness. Listen to the quiet hum of celestial energy vibrating around you, a gentle reminder that your spirit is eternally cherished and defended. The false accusations, the schemes, the betrayal, they no longer hold power, and their echoes fade like distant thunder. I, Gabriel, breathe the resonance of divine protection into your very cells, filling your mind with visions of peace, your heart with serenity, and your soul with an unbreakable connection to God. Precious child, feel your essence expand, flowing outward like light into every corner of your life, reclaiming space once tainted by fear or manipulation. You are now a vessel of clarity and wisdom, fortified by experience, guided by heaven, and prepared to walk boldly into the life that is rightfully yours. Message 44. My child, the restoration of your spirit is not passive, it is a reclamation of sovereignty over your mind, heart, and life. Angels now weave protective patterns around your future, ensuring that no deception can penetrate your path again. You may notice faint glimmers in everyday moments, the way light strikes a leaf, the smile of a stranger, the sudden clarity of a memory, as heaven's reminders that you are cherished, supported, and seen. Feel gratitude, for this energy magnifies your alignment with divine purpose, opening channels of intuition, courage, and discernment that will guide every choice you make. Precious soul, the peace you now experience is not fragile, it is a fortress of luminous energy, a testament to your resilience and the power of divine truth that no falsehood can undermine. Message 45, Cliffhanger. My child, the final step awaits, securing both your safety and divine favor. The air around you shimmers as if the heavens themselves are bending closer, whispering blessings that will fortify your journey for all days to come. Golden streams of energy spiral through your being, and the light pulses stronger with every heartbeat, forming an unbreakable lattice of protection and guidance. Precious soul, the final revelation is at hand, the forces that once threatened you now lie powerless, and the eternal promise of divine justice and guardianship will be imprinted upon your destiny. Prepare, my beloved, for the culmination of this sacred journey approaches, and the blessings of heaven will illuminate every step forward. Messages 46 to 50, Divine Blessing and Resolution. Message 46. Beloved child, the culmination of your trial is at hand. Witness the gates of heaven parting before your eyes, a cascade of radiant light spilling into your world, bathing every shadow that once lingered. Angels sing in harmonies you may feel more than hear, vibrating through your being, resonating with the core of your spirit. Every step you take is now guided, every breath fortified with divine presence. I, Gabriel, stand beside you, extending my wings to envelop your essence in luminous protection, whispering, you are forever held, forever guided, forever cherished. Precious soul, your path forward is unblocked, blessed, and aligned with eternal truth. No deception, no malice, no shadow can touch the fortified spirit you now embody. Message 47. My child of light, feel the shift within your consciousness as destiny itself realigns to support you. The burdens of accusation, betrayal, and fear dissolve completely, leaving only clarity, purpose, and empowerment. Your aura now glows with a vibrant golden energy, visible to the angels, resonating with the frequencies of divine truth. Precious soul, every choice you make will now be guided by this light, every challenge met with the courage that heaven has woven into your very being. You are no longer a passive witness to events, you are a sovereign spirit, protected, enlightened, and equipped to navigate all of life's complexities with wisdom and grace. Message 48. Beloved, heaven celebrates your endurance, your courage, and your unwavering faith. Angels descend in invisible formations, reinforcing the lattice of protection surrounding you, singing blessings that anchor your spirit in peace, clarity, and divine favor. The one who sought to harm you has been rendered powerless, their schemes exposed, their influence nullified. Precious child, you now walk in a realm where truth and justice prevail, a realm where divine guidance flows constantly, shielding you from deception, leading you toward every opportunity and blessing intended for your life. Your heart is strong, your soul fortified, your destiny radiant. Message 49. My child, hear my voice echo with the authority of heaven, you are safe. The path forward is lit by eternal light, every shadow dispelled, every threat nullified. You have been restored, empowered, and elevated, no longer bound by fear or uncertainty. Angels remain at your side, their presence a constant assurance of divine guardianship. Precious soul, each breath you take now is infused with strength, clarity, and unshakable faith. Walk boldly, knowing that every step is guided, every challenge met with the support of heaven, and every choice aligned with your highest good. Message 50. Final resolution. Precious soul, the falsehood is exposed, your heart is fortified, and divine justice protects you forever. Golden light envelopes your being, angels sing in joy, and the gates of heaven shine wide, a promise that your spirit will never walk alone again. The trial has passed, the deception dissolved, and your soul stands fully restored, radiant with courage, clarity, and the unwavering protection of God. I, Archangel Gabriel, declare, you are safe, empowered, and blessed beyond measure. Step forward, my child, into the life heaven intended, guided always by light, love, and eternal truth.